Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share, all of that would be very, very much appreciated. I always read my comments and I comment back. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure series on twin flames. It's based on my life. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box, as well as links to view trailers that I made for each of the 2 books that I've written in the series so far. The trailers give hints to the storyline. This reading is timeless. Whenever you are attracted to this is when it's right for you. This is the Celtic Cross spread. I read it slightly differently than others, so I will explain as I go. Also, I am going to be reading my first book, Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 1, on my lives on Facebook, and I will be uploading them here to YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Alright, so at the heart of everything that's going on for you at this time, Pisces, we have wand energy. Wands is fire. Let me just get this. There we go. Wands is fire energy, passion. Sometimes it's even a career, okay? And you'll notice this says completion. Well, first of all, on this deck, if a card is right side up, that means the energy is fully manifested. If it had been upside down, it would be a possibility that was beginning, an energy that was beginning to come into your life. Whereas this is right side up, so this is already here. Okay, there is an Aries influence here and Venus, possibly, doesn't have to be. In other cards, in other decks rather, you'll see the 4 of Wands as 2 wands next to each other on either side of the card, and so that's also 1111. Okay, so this is where I would recommend you look up 1111. The angel number 1111, and I always encourage people to do their own research because whatever you are attracted to is what is correct for you. Okay. Now, this card is a really good card to have. This is it says completion, but it is also about things like weddings, like love, getting together, even a business partnership. This number 4 is the number of stability as well. So this also represents stability. The color green is a color that is connected with love as well. So I'm just feeling like this may have something to do with your career because of the other card that was crossing it, but it also has a lot to do with your love. Okay, so I think it's covering 2 areas in your life at this point. Now, this is an amazing thing. I haven't really seen this before in my readings, at least here on YouTube. The energy that is directly affecting this, which is the heart of everything that's going on for you right now, is another 4. Okay? Now, this one is disc energy, and this is earth energy. Okay? First of all, fire is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay? And I don't want to get it. I'm always getting ahead of myself here. This is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, okay? And there's a Capricorn influence right here. And then here's the symbol of the sun. This is the alchemical symbol for the sun. And then we have all 4 elements here. And so what this is this is the most material card in the deck. This is all about building your foundation. Okay, in your health and in your wealth. And because this is crossing your 4 of Wands, and wands can be career and discs are money, I believe that you are forming some sort of partnership that is going to help you be stable in both your career and your love life. To me, this is a double energy. This is, and a lot of people are working from home right now. Some people are, maybe you could be moving in with someone that you're developing a partnership or even a romantic relationship with. And what that's going to do is it's going to increase your stability, and it's going to increase your passion, and it's going to increase your health and your wealth. Okay? So the next card that we read here is the energy that is at the root of everything. right now, you've been doing a lot of worrying, okay? And this is air energy. This is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. You've got a Mars influence going on here. Um, then this card in particular has Gemini, so for some of you this may have a lot to do with a Gemini. But this represents, it says cruelty, and I always say yes, somebody could be being cruel to you, for some of you, but most of the time what this means is we're being cruel to ourselves by overthinking, because that's what air energy is. It is thoughts, it's words, it's like if you take off the S off of the word swords, what you have is words. See what I'm saying? And so this is also, sword energy is logic, thoughts, overthinking. This is overthinking, this card in particular, okay? So I think you've been worrying and overthinking what's going on, but you've got this going on for you. This is really, really awesome, okay? So the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your energy at this time. Know that these energies can always come back. Okay, so this is your energy, Pisces, that in particular, Cancer, but this is water energy, and here we have Venus again. So Venus is telling you that she is very much present in here. She's bringing beauty and love into your life, okay? And now this card is, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and this, this is love. This is the love card. This is like the minor arcana for the lovers card. But what this represents is this is an unmanifested love partnership. And that energy is moving out of your life. This doesn't have to mean that there's a partnership that is not going to happen, okay? Because this wasn't fully manifested. I'm feeling that there's a partnership, the unfulfilled partnership energy is moving out of your life, because here we've got this stability going on here, and I just feel like Venus is telling me that she's handling this, okay? So this energy of a unmanifested love or partnership is moving out of your life as you build this partnership with stability and passion and health and wealth, okay? Like she's saying, you've been worrying for nothing, okay? Now, the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards, okay? This is a more immediate future, whereas this is a future that will happen after this one, and yet we read this one first, okay? And here what we have is more cup energy, emotion, okay? Emotion, subconscious, intuition, okay? And you'll see that this Prince of Cups is upside down, which means that he is beginning to manifest in your not so immediate future, okay? And what he means is the mastery over desire. So in your not so near future, you are going to use your masculine energy. Everybody's got feminine and masculine energy in them. And your masculine energy is going to master your desire, okay? And I always tell people to look up the eagle totem, because he's got two of them on here, and you research that yourself, because the meaning that you are brought to is the one that is correct for you. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the more immediate future, and here we have another prince. Now look at him. Now he is really in control. He is very passionate. He is the sun god. He is life itself. He can be a little overly passionate at times. Sometimes, have a bit of a temper. Fire energy can be a little, heated. But I'm just feeling like this is you getting control of your passion, okay? Getting control of your zest for life. That's basically, when you have zest for life, you are happy, okay? And you'll see that he's right side up. Now, this may have something to do with a Leo. That's what fire signs are, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to. But I love how he is the sun warrior, okay? This is like, he's in control of his chariot. He is moving forward. Now, These two together, they're both in chariots and they're both in control. See, that's what the masculine energy does. It controls things. It it is strong. You see what I mean? So you are going to have mastery over your passions and over your uh, desires, your emotions, your intuition. I'm hearing as well. That is really awesome. And I'm being shown here that these two, there's two fours and then two masculines right next to each other. That is very, very balanced. And also I'm being reminded to tell you to look up angel number 44 because you have two fours here as well. Okay, so the next energy that we read is your hopes, okay? And this is more sword energy. This is more thoughts. And here we have a Libra influence here, okay? And also Saturn. But this is usually about third-party situations. This is about broken hearts. Okay, so I'm not feeling like you're hoping for to have a broken heart. I feel like what you're hoping for is something to change mentally so that you can go ahead and have this stability. You know, it could be even that in order for something to work out in your life, something has to shift. When people have broken hearts, things change. Okay, so this may or may not be your energy, and I'm not saying that you're hoping for someone to have a broken heart, but sometimes learning that others are not good for you opens up your life to people that are good for you. Okay? Now, for some of you, this very well could be you just, you might be wondering, is the relationship that I'm in right now actually good for me? I would really just like to know. Okay, and so this is thought energy, this is swords, and so maybe what you're hoping for is for the final blow to just let you know, yeah, this is not good for me. Yes, it hurts, but at least I know now. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, so the next energy that we read here is your environment card, what's going on around you. And the energy of a conflict is beginning to manifest, okay? Now, this may have something to do with a Leo. It doesn't have to. And here, again, we have Mars, okay? Now, Mars is very strong, okay? Mars is... yeah, a very strong red energy. Red energy, what are they? Red is grounding, red is masculine. Red is feminine, but there's so much red in here. What are they trying to tell me? Yeah, grounding, knowing for sure, getting a hold of, grasping a situation. So this conflict that you're about to go through, because this is what it represents, a passionate conflict. And because it's wands, it might have something to do with your work. It doesn't have to, though. It could very much have to do with your relationships here. That it could even be a love relationship. But this purple is telling me, use your intuition. Okay, this is dark purple. You know what this conflict that is. You know what this is going to be. Okay, I don't even have to tell you. You already know what it is, and you know that eventually it's going to flip. But know this, that the Seven of Wands is telling you that you will have the upper hand. Okay, you may have to be defending yourself, but you will be in a good position to do so. Okay? And I think that what that's going to do is it's going to lead to this control over your passions. This is fire energy. Okay? You see what I'm saying? And okay, I'm being told that these two sword energies are connected as well, because you've been worrying about something. Worrying, is this going to happen or not? And hoping that you're going to know for sure. Okay, so what we have next is your fear, and this is another Wands card, okay? And you'll see that this is manifesting. And what this is it's like a swift movement, okay? This may have something to do with the Sagittarius. Mercury is in there. Mercury is also Hermes, Thoth. This is the Thoth deck. Something is going to happen swiftly. There's going to be some swift action, and you're kind of not wanting, you're kind of fearing it. It's probably this. They're both wands. This is going to be a swift message, or perhaps this conflict is going to come in pretty freaking quickly here, okay? Oh, okay, but the rainbow means that even though this is going to be a little uncomfortable, things like this are uncomfortable, it is going to bring you clarity and some sort of happiness. Now, the next card that we read is yet another wand card. So my goodness, Pisces, you have got a lot of passion going on here. And for some of you, this is all about your career, okay? But what this is so you'll see here is Mars again. And here is Aries again. Now you notice that we had Aries down here, so there might be an Aries involved here for sure. For some of you, we've got a lot of Mars and we've got some Venus. Mars and Venus are the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. Yeah, this has a lot to do. Now in this card too, okay, this is duality. Duality is the sacred masculine, the sacred feminine, but this is saying that this is all about your passion. You might be at a crossroads, okay? Now, these are also called Tibetan dorjes, and what dorjes are is lightning bolts. So something's going to hit you, okay? Like a bolt of lightning. It could be the direction that you need to take, because these could represent choices, okay? Just like the Two of Swords represents a crossroad, it represents a choice that you need to make. So does this. But this is going to involve passion, okay? And I believe that your masculine energies you're just going to be really, 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 your masculine energies, yeah. Masculine, 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 masculine. And then you've got, Libra here is also Venus, a Venusian sign, okay? And you've got Venus in here 3 times as well. So this really is all about balance with your masculine and feminine energies, knowing when to be strong particularly, I see, and the strength that you're going to pull from your masculine is going to feed your feminine. It's going to nurture your feminine, because what we have now here at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Again, we have a Cancerian energy, and we have Mercury here again. So this is some deep wisdom going on here. And you know what this also represents is a wedding of some sort too. So for those of you that are looking at this as like, oh, this isn't really about my career, it's about my relationships. Like I said earlier, this is also a wedding card. Okay? And so you have a passionate wedding influence here, and you have an emotional wedding influence here. This is also it doesn't have to be a wedding, but that's what I'm getting though. This can also represent things, any kind of celebration that is brought about by an emotional manifestation. Things like baby showers and anniversaries and things like that. But yeah, I'm really getting a wedding that's going to cause a lot of stability. But first, you have to really exercise your masculine energies to get control of some stuff. Oh, okay, because then you're going to really charge forward. Here is another Chariot. This is the Chariot, okay? Now, you've got a Chariot here, you've got a Chariot there. Now you have the Major Arcana Chariot, and he is manifesting for you as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pisces. And it's going to make your happiness is manifesting as well. Total happiness. And here is another representation of a conflict. But this is the kind of conflict that really brings you, it's for good. It's a good conflict. It brings things around. that you're like, oh wow, I'm glad we did that. You know, it was kind of uncomfortable, but I'm glad it's over because now things are better. And here they are. Here's you're going to be making new, good old days. Okay. And oh my goodness, and you're going to be very, very happy. Here's the sun again. Okay, you know what, Pisces? Yeah, I think that you're going to exercise a lot of your masculine energy, your strength, your control, and your passions, your fire, and it's going to just really nurture your feminine side, which brings you all the happiness and love and joy and fertility in your life, because that's what abundance is as well. And so another thing that I do here is I can gauge the amount of control that you have over this situation by the number of major arcana cards that you have in this reading. And Pisces, you don't have any. In fact, I think this is the first reading that I've done on this YouTube channel where someone, or a sign rather, has not had any major arcana cards. This is all completely in your control, which is feeding into all this control here, all this masculine energy. This is for you to control. And you're going to do it because you've got this coming up. You've got all the happiness and joy in life coming up for you. This has been an awesome reading, Pisces. I hope that it resonated for you. See you next time.